Welcome, everybody, to beautiful Miami and Hard Rock Stadium, site of this year's Capital One Orange Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He'll call for the fair catch here. Down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and then come up with the first sack of the game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. The Cornhuskers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Oh, and he's got some space here. Fighting off the tackler. Nearly took it all the way. They finally grab him. Lucky to give up field position and not points for him. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The Bearcats are in the red zone now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw.
Они не смогли, да. Кто-то увидел, хотя не было забыть. Это с другой матч. Если я пошел дальше, играть будет.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff.
Так вы просто догнать, вы можете, что серьезно? Камон.
That's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 over the score. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They'll run it with the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I'll tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could.
Серьезно, ты опять уронил?
My goodness.
Серьезно.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this
Вот
offense.
слетит
They
мяч.
cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
And the Huskers will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way.
Ой, флаг, ну ты чего? Я видел.
There's a flag down. They have to kick this again. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Back in motion now. They start the drive with the kick to the left
Ребят, ну
side.
камон.
Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps
Сразу.
set it down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. The back's got it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now in 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to scramble. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Pass hot. Can he get in? Can't quite make it. Forced out at the 2-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
And he takes it
Естественно, ты зашел.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? They'll run it here. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback dropping back. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown, Bearcats. A fumble return for 6. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
Well, they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. They add the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped.
Сейчас набрал первый даун.
Inches away from him.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defender.
Он завалился за линию скриммиджа, но мне дали минус 1.
Roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field. It's Woolihan. Defense is coming after him. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter.
Cincinnati 21, Nebraska 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or
what a job.
Поймал. Ничего себе.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Receiver in motion now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Running out of time.
Один.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Defense are going to keep the pressure on. 3rd down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this 1st down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Catch made on the left side. Brought down, but broken tackle. Produce a solid gain there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught quickly. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Planning on trying the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football on their last possession. Looking for his big tight end. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field. It's Willihan. It's pulled in. Completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Keeping it on the ground here. The gain moves the ball to a 34.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down.
Естественно, ребят.
Off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. That gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4.
Господи.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Ну, чувствую, это кавер 2. Там должно 2 человека летом должны быть. Ну, все время все.
This offense is almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to keep this drive rolling. We'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. And the Soft are able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The Bearcats starting a new series here on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Willihan. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Yeah, you know, this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Bearcats are in the red zone. They're going to run it here. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down and goal. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. To throw, it's Woollyhan. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Trying to build in a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Second down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. He's moving out of the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble.
Ну как он набрал первый даун? Ну камон! Ничего!
But you know what? He got just enough that he needed to get the first down. The pressure came, but they allowed him to escape just enough to be able to get to the sideline, to get out of bounds, and picked up that first down.
First down here for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Woollyhan. Snags a quick throw. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and the quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.
Ну кому?
And he's got his man open downfield.
Ты видишь, что он будет туда давать. Почему он не добежал? Ну камон, я знаю, что будет туда давать. Туда и побежал. Ну почему он не добежал? Невозможно просто. Не понял. Все же понял. Все понял, куда побежал. Может быть, пока развернулся, пока побежал.
The Bearcats pick up enough yardage for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. 5-yard gain.
Откуда там 5 ярдов?
I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Looks like the Bearcats will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Willihan. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch hauled in here over the middle.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Чувак просто врезал своих и стоял с ним. Все, он ничего больше не делал. Вот 29-й номер, что он там делает? Камон, ну ребята.
Second and 10 here. And the runner takes off to his right. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Почему вы блокируете других? Объясните мне, ну как это работает у вас? Камон! Ну в чем смысл блоков?
It's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. The tight end makes the catch downfield. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the this defense.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, I love this call here by going with the jet sweep. They get the ball in the hands of an outstanding playmaker. He gets around the edge and gets into space with that kind of speed. He's dangerous.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Now here's the toss play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass this time. Looking to scramble.
Пошел в слайд, ребят, компаунд. Вам дела.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
9th play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keeper on the quarterback draw. Breaking tackles. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
Это который...
24, Nebraska 10.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch play to the back. And the defense is there to smother him. They were all over the option play that time.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Woollyhan.
Сколько? 2 человека должно стоять. 2 человека на андернисе. Ну как дела у вас? Камон! Вы чего? 2 человека, просто 3 человека, которые там стоят.
The Bearcats come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the running back's got it again. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
A gain sets up a third down play. And he'll set up to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an incompletion. That'll bring up fourth down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
And they'll kick it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the
Почему ты
wideout.
туда побежал, Компон? Ты так остановиться должен был,
He's
Альтова.
got some space.
Ладно.
10. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Там маршрутка, оно останавливается. Почему он побежал направо?
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense in bounds so that clock will keep ticking.
And he pulls in the catch. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Huskers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And then they convert the point after, but still trail by 2 touchdowns, 31-17. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Going with the old counter run here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Это его сейчас просто 5 метров ярдов протащили. Просто протащили. Его затеклили практически на линии спины. Ну что это, как ярко с ним делали?
You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First and 10 play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Woollyhan. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down.
Серьезно?
Explosive play through this offense through the air.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence in what he can do.
Что это такое?
And the Bearcats offense is on the move now. They're going to run it. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the single back takes the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
This defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good yards there by the running back.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big third down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Try and muscle for the first down.
Ну, естественно.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Now, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
The Bearcats have first and 10 here. And it's a kneel down. This drive has already chewed more than 3 minutes off the clock. They'll come up on second down now. And the quarterback will take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance.